Okay guys, we're at our new location today. So basically what we're doing is we're going back in time to the 1860, and I found this, and what this is a two-room schoolhouse that was built in 1860. I think the original school was in like an old barn, and I'm pretty sure it probably sat on this property too, because I found an 1858 map that showed that there was a school here, unless, you know, these are different parts. You know, maybe this here was as earlier than the back part. I mean, the people that own it now live in it, and they've restored the whole inside of it. I mean, it's pretty nice, because I've been in the inside of it, but it's the first time I've ever seen a two-room schoolhouse. So who knows, maybe even the back part might be the 1860, and this might be earlier, but I'm not for sure on that. I know there was a way to tell by the seals, like in the window sills, but I can't remember what they told me, but I think there's a way. So if anybody knows the age, and the app I got says 1860, but like I said, I found it on a 1858 map. But I think maybe the school that's on the 1858 might have been the old barn that they originally had the school in. So basically we're gonna do the whole thing, but it's pretty cool looking. And the property runs over, I think it's over an acre. So we'll start on the outside and work our way to the school. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto a good signal. Okay guys, well, we're not having any luck. So around the school itself, I mean, some of the areas are kind of trashy, but I really haven't got any decent signals. I found like a dog tag and a little plate, so I decided to come down here because there's like some woods on the side of it, and I finally got a signal. I mean, the only reason I'm digging it is because I haven't got any other signals. So let's see what it is. But I've been here for a little while. I mean, this is my second day. I got rained out last weekend, but I haven't had any luck. And there's like an old tree over here. I just figured this would be the best place for me to find something. Anything at this point. And I haven't dug anything, so there's no trash or anything. This is a can or something. It looks like a cap. I mean, it's old. But like I said, this is the first signal I've got. So I'm gonna try to focus in here, and if not, the owner of this old school, his son owns an old house down the street, and I'll probably go down there if I don't have any luck here soon. So I'll get back to you guys on my next signal. Okay guys, we moved locations. We're actually at the owner of the old school. His son has a house. It's 1882, and we got permission to do it, so that's where we're at now. And it is like freezing cold out here because there's nothing blocking it, just fields all the way around it. But this is coming in at 1237. That's why I'm digging it. Usually an Indian head's 1236. I'm just hoping to find something good so I can put this video together. And now changed. So it looks like we got a shotgun shell or cap. I'm sure it's old because I mean, you can tell it's green. Okay guys, I'll get back to you. I'm just basically what I'm going to try to do today is I'm going to try to do one side of it, because like I said, you can't imagine how cold. I mean, I think it's like in the 20s, but it's like out here it's real windy, and when you get it, I mean, it's not as windy back here as it is up by the front of the house, but I mean, it's pretty cold. So I'm gonna try at least do one side of this, and maybe I'll come back tomorrow and finish it up. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another signal. Okay guys, I'm over here by this pine tree, but I got a signal. I was digging down and I think I got a rim sticking out. At least I think. Now it ain't there, I can't see it. But it's like right behind this root. There, but that must not have been a rim. It's just a piece of trash. But that thing that I thought was a rim, I don't know what it was, must have just been some kind of piece of dirt or something, because it was sitting right there. But it's just weird because I'm at this old house and it's really a beautiful home, and you know, the lawn, I mean, there's low spots and stuff like that, but it's a real beautiful place. And I come all the way to the back corner to start, and it's like it's a dump back here. So I've dug a couple pop cans and stuff. It's just weird. You know what I mean? So I don't know, you know, this corner might have been like where they burned the trash or something, and that's what I'm basically metal detecting. That's probably why I'm getting all these signals. But I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto a good signal. Okay guys, we're onto our first good find. At first I thought it was a coin, but I didn't know because it looked like it was bent over. I don't know if it's silver or not, but it's some kind of necklace, like a charm, but it's huge. It's probably like a bubblegum thing, because it says, "I'll never stop loving you," is what it says on it. You guys can see that. But it was in it, when I pulled it up, it was like this. I thought it was a coin, but it's just like a cheap, it's not silver or nothing, it's just cheap. I'm pretty sure it ain't silver. Nah, I don't know if it came out of a gumball machine or not, but it's pretty cool. I mean, it's the best find so far. So I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto another one. Okay guys, well, I'm pretty sure this place ain't been metal detected, because I'm just finding all this weird stuff, man. I found this, but I don't have a clue what it is. So I don't know if it had some mercury in here and it's to take the temperature, because it's got numbers on the side. It says 20 down here. I think that's 18. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can tell it's old. That's the only thing I can think of. And there's writing on it. I'm pretty sure there's some kind of writing in here. Are you guys seeing it? I mean, I can see some writing. I don't know what it says. The more I rub it. I'll definitely have to clean it up. That's something I can think of. Maybe it's to take the temperature. So maybe it was like on the side of an old barn, because it's just, I'm finding all this weird stuff, man. I'm kind of, I mean, we have permission to come back, so, because even while I was down there was a lot of signals I wasn't digging, because it's like freezing cold out here. But I keep finding, like I found that old cap gun, and now I found this. This is obviously old. I know it says spin right here, or maybe it doesn't. I mean, there's all kinds of, the more I rub on it, the more the types coming up. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me know what that is and how old it is. I'm sure it's old. I just never found one before. There is writing on it, but I can't I can see some of the lettering and that's about it. But I'll definitely clean it up. But I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get onto a good signal. Okay guys, I'm onto another signal. But there's a lot of signals here. That's for sure. Coming at 12:45. Come on, old coin. Way down in there, that's for sure. Well, I have to go up and dump my pouch here in a minute. It's completely full filled. It's getting ready to overflow. It's some piece of metal. At first I thought it was going to be another lid because I found a couple of mason jar lids. Every time I find them I go nuts. But you never know, they could be filled with gold coins and buried in the yard. Well, I'll get back to you guys as soon as I get on to another one. Okay guys, we're gonna call it the end of an extremely cold day. Well, most of it's because the wind's blowing out here. I mean, I think it warmed up a little bit. It might be in the 30s, but the wind is just screaming through here. And it is cold as can be. But we'll definitely be coming back here. I mean, because we got like a whole lot to do. I'll go more into this place when we come back, because this house is actually 1892 and it's a beautiful place. So the next video when we come back here, I'll focus more on this house. And there's a barn in the back. He said you can get into the barn from underneath, so I'll probably go under there too. I'm sure I mean, it might take us a couple more trips out here to finish it, because we actually did this whole side. So I did this whole side today, and we did find a few coins. I mean, most of this was in one spill. So I found a few coins. We dug all this. I mean, a lot of it's just old stuff, like this bowl. I mean, I found a couple of mason jar legs. And of course, when I find these, I'm thinking that maybe I'm going to come across a jar full of coins or something. This is that part of the cap gun I found. And we found one wheat penny. I think it's from the 50s. We found this little necklace thing here. I'll never stop loving you. This old shotgun shell, and you can tell it's old because it's green. And this is probably the coolest thing we found. I mean, you can see the writing on it. I'm pretty sure it's to take the temperature, but I'm not positive. I think maybe it was stuck to the side of a barn. But I looked in the hole and I couldn't find. There was a lot of signals in there, like nails and stuff. A lot of junk signals was in there. I thought that was a square now. But this is probably the cool, because it's got all this writing on it. But the deal is, I'm giving everything to the homeowner, so I'm just going to put this in that bag and he can go through. And I found this too. I thought this is like some kind of bullet shell, but it's something off it might be off a tractor, because it's from an auto parts store. I don't know what this is. But it's either, I mean, it's not off a car. It's got to be off a tractor or something. But it says it's got like an auto parts name on it.
And of course, we found these mason jars. These always drive me nuts. And there was a lot of them. I think I found at least 3 or 4 of them. But I think the place, I don't think it's been metal detected. I'm almost positive it hasn't been metal detected. They might have moved stuff around because they redid this house, but I'm positive it ain't been metal detected, because a lot of those signals, they were like just ball busters. I mean, anybody would have dug them. And there's still a lot over on this side, but like I said, when we come back, we'll probably do the front, then we'll work our way around to the back. Then maybe I'll go back over this again. It depends on how much, you know, how often they let me come back. And we'll probably wait, because next week's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll probably wait and come back here maybe in a couple weeks, unless it's freezing cold. I wanted to check out these cornfields down there, but I'm going to wait until I'm done with this to do that, because I was going to do those cornfields this winter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye.